Hello and welcome to WTCL round 12 of this fourth season. We are back from Imola and we enter the last 5 races of the season with Stefania Nikolaev on pole on her return weekend as the Odivan
I know.
Tour looking to
And the
challenge
way,
him.
and Ezio's had a slow start, I saw that. He didn't get off the line as quickly as he would have liked. We had the pressure from Boucher, and Nikolaev got off the line well to lead. Who's going to be in second as we come out of turn one? I can also see Moonat going side by side with Lingers off through here.
Boucher is ahead.
Will there be a bit of contact in the background? There
Munat is
won't.
there
Boucher,
too.
Moonat's flying. Let's say Moonat's gone from fifth. Is he going to be able to get third? No. Ezio's offline. Lingvis has got past. Ezio's got dropped down to fifth. He might even drop behind Cordova here. Potentially even GU. Ezio Ventura, who started this race P2, and he's already dropped down to P5. As Nikolaev leads Boucher, Moonat, Lingvis, Ezio, Cordova. Then Winfield, Juve, Firmino, Namoa, Perez, and Avenue running out the points. So we head through here. So let's witness the genius. You can see the train behind Ezio, who's had a very poor first lap here in Imola. As we now head back down the hill.
Big back.
Further down. So Nikolaev has got a good first lap. Boucher a second behind. Then Munat. And then Lindqvist. And then the Ezio train. And Cordova, Winfield, you. Fabino, Navarro, Perez, Babinu. So Ezio is fifth as we cross the line. It's actually catching up a tad bit to Austin Leeds, but not noticeably at this stage. Nikolaev only leads by half a second. Boucher's closed up. Further down, there's Thompson, there's Madison. That's one of the coursework sending it down the inside. That's Asachenko and then DA. Oh, mistake by Asachenko. Yellow flag.
Oh, Lindqvist
Oh,
is out.
Lindqvist.
What happened to Lindqvist from 4th?
Reports of desk banging have been denied, but
Oh,
whoa.
Lindqvist on his own. So he tried to correct.
Car locked up.
Yeah, but
That's
then
what
went off,
happened
and then grass and the
there. Onto the
gravel.
grass, and yeah.
Spins around. And I think we can say that Shrewsbury signed off the title battle now.
You know.
Thompson is 15.
Well, let's hope Munat gets hit by a tree. Don't know why, just thought like it. Here's good over Ezio. Boucher's playing with Nikolaev.
Let's go back to 4th.
Robbed. Lindqvist was robbed, I'm telling you. Somebody hijacked the wood. Here we go. They're Cordova fighting with Ezio. For 4th place. Ezio got off the corner better. So here we go. Through the left hander we go. Cordova was a bit more aggressive than Ezio. Munat's actually been brought into this fight as well. Into the final chicane.
Boucher is now completely behind Nikolaev.
Yeah, they're going to be fine for the win. Let's see if Nikolaev on her return can hold off Mariette Boucher, who I did say before the race could win the sprint race. But further down there's Winfield, Perez, Yu, Nomura, and Bavenu all fighting for 8th, and then Balajin running out the points, albeit under pressure from a lot of drivers. Let's head further up. Boucher all over the back of Nikolaev. Nearly makes a mistake.
Alright.
Ezio's made a slight mistake. Cornero's not going to be able to take advantage though. 10.5 minutes left to go. Nikolaev leading Boucher. Boucher pulling out. It's not the easiest to get through here at Imola. So Nikolaev just ahead of Boucher then. Have a look if Boucher's going to get the job done up the hill. Maybe in towards the chicane. Who gets the run? It is Boucher as we head then towards the chicane. No.
No move yet.
Who gets off the corner better?
Oh,
Nikolaev by a mile. Nikolaev could have much better exit. Munat, here comes Munat. Who's going to get round the outside, surely. Side by side into the corner. They nearly touch.
Oh.
They might have touched. They're going to go side by side into a corner, which it is so easy to lose it at. Boucher gets slowly off the corner. Munat's going to go right round the outside. Boucher comes back on the inside. Munat gets tagged by Ezio. Cordova's involved in this, as is Winfield. And they all make a bit of contact in behind. Boucher's got away from them. Munat's got to try to defend off Cordova, who's going to have a look and stays behind. And in all of that, I think the only thing that happened is Cordova got ahead of Ezio.
Yeah, it seems like, but coming to turn 1, somebody could try move. I feel like it would be Cordova.
Let's have a look. Is anyone going to go for it? It's Ezio.
He backs out.
Back. Any mistake made? No. None at all. All just stacking up like shelves. All just piling up. Cordova has a look. Not going to happen there. Ezio has a look. Not going to happen there. Munat goes a little bit wide. Ezio's going to go down the inside into the hairpin. Is he? He is on Cordova. Ezio goes down the inside. And Ezio has just about got 4th. Cordova is going to stick it up the inside.
Side by side.
Now Cordova's going to have to get a long way around to hold this position. And Ezio's got the better line through there. And Ezio's got the better run through there. And he's taking P4. Now Cordova's going to try and come back. Is he? No, he's going to come under pressure from Winfield. Now Firmino might fancy his chances here. As they go up the hill, Cordova defending that position off from Winfield. Firmino can't get past Winfield as they head up the hill. They've now dragged in Perez into this particular fight. As we have a look then at Cordova, under pressure there. Something's happened further down the field. It's Rodon.
Again.
Rodon's out of the race.
Oh, she had the crash with Boucher in this section.
Yeah, of course. Let's have a look. I think this is more mechanical based though. Yep.
Yeah.
But it could be suspension. That's normally the most plausible case for incidents like that. Car slow, so it's not brake. No fumes, so it's not engine. And the gears weren't stuck, so it's not gearbox.
Drake 27, 28 currently.
Oh, Schmidt has... Oh, Ezio makes a mistake. That was not what he needed. And now Cordova's going to be back, right in the back of him again. That's the thing. You make one mistake, you get one wheel on the dirt, one wheel on the grass, anything, and all of a sudden that car just slides away from you, and all of a sudden you've now got 3 or 4 cars hunting you, and all of a sudden what was looking like a cozy P4 for Ezio, it's all of a sudden opened up into a 5-way fight for 4th. So, one mistake can always prove costly. That's normally how WTCL works. And Ezio's now got a hold of 4 separate drivers, including his teammate Amara Perez, who's in this little pack. So we head through here. Is he going to keep it clean? He is off this next corner. Here we go. Ezio goes a little bit wider than Cordova, perhaps trying to carry a bit more speed in his defence. Hook that apex up nicely, and then just allow the car to roll right. Actually put a bit of wheel on the grass, and that's not going to help him. I can see one of the iron sights under pressure in the background. Cordova goes down the inside, and Ezio, bit of banging on the wheels. Trying to do what he did, what Ezio did to him last time around. Ezio's ahead this time though. Winfield's trying to get ahead of... in fact, Winfield's getting overtaken by Firmino. Firmino's going to come down the inside. Winfield can't get off the corner. Perez has gotten past as well now. So Winfield's dropped to P8, and they've actually dragged in both you Bavinu and Balajin into this particular battle. You having another good race for Ironside. Cordova on the back of Ezio still, and Boucher and Nikolaev are separated by just 1/10 at the front of the field. But here we go then. As Ezio's under pressure from Cordova. Fellow Honda driver Nikolaev under pressure from Boucher for the race win. Cordova a bit slow off the corner. Boucher's caught up to Nikolaev. Munat's into the fight in within a second of these. As they come off the corner, Nikolaev goes a little bit wide in defence. Just allowing herself to carry a bit more speed perhaps. Munat's now really closed up to the back of them. He's got within half a second of Boucher. So here we go then into the chicane. We go. Nothing going to happen there, not normally. An obvious overtaking spot, that one. Now across the line, 5.5 minutes or so left to go here in Imola for the sprint race. We've got a three-way fight for the lead between 3 different manufacturers. As we head into turn 1. No overtake made. Munat will fancy his chances. Boucher's going to try and grab Santos both wins this weekend. Munat's looking aggressive. Will he go down the inside? Munat? No, he won't. 5 minutes left to go. Off this next corner. Who gets off it well? Boucher. They all went a little bit wide, to be fair. Going very wide in the background. You can see that was Cordova. So Nikolaev holding off Boucher and Munat for the time being. Though how long this will last, we'll have to wait and see. Munat's going down the inside of Boucher. Bit of contact. Bit of contact there. It hasn't really effaced either of them too much though. Munat's still very much on the back of Boucher, and Boucher very much on the back of Nikolaev. As we head through there, Boucher of course had a coming together at this part of the track in race number 1 with Rodel. I think it was. So no incident that time around. Heading towards the famous chicane as you come into the final sector. It's incredible that you get this bit hooked up. And they all have to be fair. In fact, Boucher got off a little bit better than Munat. And Nikolaev lost a bit of time. So let's have a look down the inside. Is anyone going to fancy it? They're not. What?
As it was a little bit wide, but no major impact out of it.
Let's have a look then.
3 minutes, 40 seconds left.
That to me looks like we've got 2 more laps.
Oh,
I
Cordova.
Oh!
Maybe on the outside. No, too slow.
Nothing happening there.
Maybe Boucher we try. No.
No. Could make a mistake here, Nikolaev. Let's have a look. She's just holding on. You can see, though, she's parking that car a little bit more towards the inside. Just stopping Boucher going down the inside there. Good defending on Nikolaev. She's held off Boucher till now. Take that line fairly well.
Oh, here comes Boucher. Now Nikolaev. Boucher is already ahead. Nikolaev goes wide, but which will give a better exit for the Russian.
And
Nikolaev's back to P1.
What's very interesting about all of this is that Munat didn't make a single move on Boucher the entire time this was happening. And they've actually begun to slightly put an Ezio and Cordova into this fight. So, let's see how that develops. Munat's going down the inside too far back to really send it here. So we have the hill with 2.5 minutes left to go. Nikolaev leading Boucher and Munat. Well, will it stay like that as we head through the chicane? It will for now. 2 and a bit minutes left to go here. Nikolaev, Boucher, Munat the order, then Ezio and Cordova. This is the part of the track which if you make a mistake it can prove very costly. None of them make the mistake though. Nikolaev just ahead, but one of them needs to pull the trigger. The question is who? Let's find out. Into the final chicane. No overtake made there. Don't really see the move made there anyway. Oh, what's Boucher doing? She's pulling out to the right hand side, trying to have a look at Nikolaev. Not going to happen there. 1 minute 32 to go, so this is the final lap. Of course. That time 1 minute 53. Boucher down the inside. No. Nikolaev cuts it off. Munat's kind of dropped off the back of them for the time being anyway. Let's have a look then. Is Boucher going to have a look?
He's
Danny
gaining.
inside she is. Again, just a little bit too far back.
Oh,
Leclerc
Leclerc's
makes a
off!
mistake. Boucher
Boucher,
leads.
3-1. Leclerc got
And Leclerc's
issue.
pitting. Leclerc's got an issue. I
Oh,
think she might be stuck in a gear.
no, I think they're...
And they're all pitting. Oh no. It's race restart time.
But, what will happen at the last lap will count.
What? No. Oh, so the race is already over.
Oh yeah, so the last lap which was completed will count.
I love our fact that fuel usage. It's so consistent.